Welcome, everybody, to a very special edition of Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded. And first of all, Reginald's back, everybody. How you feeling, bud?
You know, I'm healing up. Surgery went well. I am on the road to recovery, Pat Matthews. But there was no way, there was no doctor that was going to have me miss tonight's show. You see, folks, tonight's show is going to be very, very different because for the first time in over a year, 13 months, Pat Matthews.
13 months?
Over a year, we are going to be filming in front of a live studio audience right here at the new New England Pro Wrestling Academy. It is going to be a show that may look a slightly bit different. It may even sound just a little bit different, but it is going to be the same high caliber, quality, chaotic wrestling that we have been bringing you week in, week out over the past 2 seasons of Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded. There are going to be title matches, tag team matches, women's matches, and you are in for an absolute treat.
Absolutely, and it doesn't stop there with the surprises because we have a very special guest commentator filtering in and out tonight in RJ DeLuise. So, Reginald, why don't you and RJ start the show off? I'm going to go talk to my hires and get ready for their match tonight, and let's have a great show.
Well, RJ, it is fantastic to have you here.
Wow, it's a real pleasure, Reginald. And listen to these fans. We are excited to be in front of live audiences again.
Well, I'm telling you folks at home on Twitch, we have a phenomenal show for you this evening, and what a way to start with 2 members of the unit, Trigger the OG, leading to the ring, not Dynamite Danny Miles. No, no, no. He has informed me emphatically just before he came out that he is no longer adopting the Dynamite moniker.
Wow, so he is completely changed man since joining the unit. I love the veteran energy on this unit. Fantastic stuff, Reginald. Can't wait to see what they do here tonight.
Once again, live on Twitch, for the first time, we have live fans here at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. I am, of course, joined by RJ DeLuise. Davienne, not America's sweetheart, is coming over, and it looks
America's sweetheart, but she's paying me a little bit of cash here. This is very nice, unexpected.
Why did I not get that cash?
Well, I'm holding on to it for her. I'm obviously her banker. If we're doing Monopoly rules here, Reginald, this is fantastic.
Well, of course, we have the newly claimed Dream Crusher, Danny Miles, taking on Hell in Boots, Davienne. This is going to be a firing way to start off. Danny Miles charging. Davienne not holding back right here, laying the blows into Dynamite. No longer Dream Crusher, Danny Miles. And here we go with an Irish Whip reversal.
And Davienne is what dreams are made of here as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, and look at the wrestling action to get us started. A fantastic move in the corner there. Davienne tries to whip Danny Miles off. He throws a huge clothesline, tries to pick her up, and look at this. Oh, for the second time. For the second time, Dynamite Danny Miles has been tossed to the floor with a head scissors. These are moves Davienne has not been pulling out week in and week out.
Well, she has been dominating every wrestler, and I say wrestler because that's what we're dealing with here. She's not afraid to take on anyone, and Danny and her have had a history. Look out!
Well, here's the first cover of the night. Trigger the OG on the outside, reaching in, not able to make any interruptions there. Davienne almost had Dream Crusher Danny Miles pinned right there and then. That was a fantastic way.
She's off to a fiery start, which is exactly what we would expect from Helen Boots. Here we go. Right into the corner, and that's the veteran thinking right there. You got to take the man and bash his face into the corner. Really set the standard here that this is going to be a hard-hitting match. Davienne is the kind of wrestler who comes out here to dismantle her opponents. She's not out here to be fancy. She's not out here to be a high flyer. So to see her do head scissors and things like that, very unprecedented stuff here early on.
Yeah, I mean, she has brought a brand new attitude lately, really ever since the unit determined that she was going to be their first target. She has come out with a fiery new attitude, and Danny Miles personally made it personal with Davienne, right? They dropped Davienne right on her head on that steel chair, and this is some form of revenge from Davienne. In the corner, forearms, putting the dreams of Danny Miles out of his head. Good Lord, RJ.
Here we go, but trips time, baby. Look at Trigger the OG on the apron here, giving the bad mouth to Davienne, and she's not having it.
Oh, watch out, though. Oh, and there you go for the Dream Crusher. Danny Miles runs into that turnbuckle chest first.
And look at that Irish whip, just devastating. The power of Davienne can't be overstated here.
I mean, the energy in this room right now is palpable. Oh, she's up for this huge monkey flip. Oh, good Lord. Face first, top turnbuckle. Dream Crusher has just taken over this match.
She's gonna need those dollar bills she gave me for some reconstructive face surgery after that devastation in the corner.
A little bit of rhinoplasty, if you will.
Yeah.
And look at this Dream Crusher now. That's not quite death by elbow. That is just absolutely pulmoning the back of Davienne's head.
Those forearms just really coming out strong. And now he's grabbing hair here. I mean, they'll do anything, the unit. They are not afraid to bend and break the rules to get what they want here. Danny Miles is tired of the fans. He said it himself. He's tired of being a fan favorite, making the fans be the center of his world. He's not here to please anyone. He's here to show chaotic wrestling, to show the Twitch audience at home that he is a standard bearer in New England wrestling. He has been around the block, and him and Trigger the OG, there's probably 1,000 years of experience between them. Then you throw JT and forget about it.
Well, I mean, I can tell you now, Danny Miles, began his career way back in 2006. So you talk about the years of experience. You're not wrong. He's also got experience worldwide, having traveled Japan. He has tag teamed with some of the best ever, including the Rock and Roll Express. So there is some experience in the ring, but let's not take anything away from the experience that Davienne has right here in chaotic wrestling.
Absolutely. I mean, she's a premier wrestler everywhere on the planet, but here in chaotic wrestling, she has been the measuring stick by which all other women who come to this women's division, and really, frankly, any part of the chaotic wrestling locker room, she's a heavyweight contender for the heavyweight championship.
Hey, now
how many women have we seen do that?
Hold on a second. Folks at home, you've just seen Trigger the OG there do exactly what the unit have prescribed, right? This is their prescriptive, absolute mentality of taking the numbers game and making it their advantage. I'm getting a little sick and tired of it.
Well, I can see why you would think that way, but you got to say, Kevin Quinn's got to be on top of his game. Where's the referee there? I mean, that's an inexcusable missed communication there, where he's dealing with Davienne. He knows that they're going to be here at ringside. He knows, I mean, frankly, we don't know that JT's not lurking around somewhere.
Oh, he's definitely lurking
He's a
around.
Mastermind, and so this is exactly as you described. This is playing out exactly as they scripted it. This is what they want to have done. They want to single out Davienne. They want to get her separated, and they want to take her out on the floor if they have to, in the middle of the ring, wherever it takes.
Yep, and Captain Coattails, Trigger the OG, as my usual broadcast colleague Pat Matthews likes to go. But Davienne right here is taking advantage of a rare mistake from Danny Miles. But Danny Miles taking years jiu-jitsu background, working on that cross arm breaker. If he can get those arms away from Davienne, this match is over, and he will fulfill the orders given to him by the leader of the unit, JT, who essentially before this match said, win because I'm telling you to win. And that's what JT Dunn is all about. That's what the Savior is for. That's what the unit is about.
And that's what they bring to chaotic wrestling.
Now wait a second, Trigger the OG now is coming to ringside.
I think he's stealing some of this money here. This is problematic.
No, I tell you what he just did. He just grabbed the t-shirt of the unit, that same shirt that was placed in the hands of Davienne at the conclusion of our last Reloaded episode.
Maybe he's offering her a position, saying, hey, come on, if you can't beat him, join him.
Yeah.
Right, Reginald? I mean, it would behoove her to join the unit, take up the mantle, be part of this veteran leadership.
Yeah, it would certainly behoove her in many different ways. But the way that they are behooving or behaving in the ring is not helping. And right now, Davienne has just jawbreak the dream. Mad Danny Miles, he is mad at that. He runs into the corner. Davienne lifts the elbow right into the chin of the man. And there's a boot, and Helen Boots is fired up. Huge clothesline. Not America's sweetheart, taking down with clotheslines and back elbows. And right now, Danny Miles is in trouble. Davienne launches the avalanche into the corner. Could we be seeing Davienne setting up the ripcord? And there's the huge clothesline from Davienne. The chaotic wrestling faithful are making some noise right now. I am fired up for this right here. This is live wrestling.
I mean, what a way to kick this off here on Twitch. This is
oh, Davey Driver in the center of the ring. It's a 2 count. Unbelievable stuff there. Danny Miles able to kick out the Davey Driver in the center of the ring, RJ.
Oh, Davey keeping an eye on Trigger, the OG. She's showing him.
You've got to. You've got to have your eyes in the center of the ring, and when the unit are around, you've got to have them on the outside. And dare I say, RJ, not to make any form of prediction, you've got to have them on the curtain just in case.
You got to keep an eye out, and that's what Kevin Quinn's here to do. He's got to keep order in this matchup because it could deteriorate very quickly based on how the unit operates.
Yeah, Davey was just about to hit that fisherman's buster, but right now, Danny Miles, again, showing those jiu-jitsu skills, firing up there, following in. Oh, this roll is never a good sign. Cannonball! Davienne could be out right now. That is 200 plus pounds of weight being slammed in between. And now, a huge slam, turned it around. Good Lord. Wow, that was so close right there.
The grit from Davienne, you know there's no give up in her game. She does not know the meaning of defeat. She is going to work until the very end here, but you have to say, I thought this was going to be a hard-hitting matchup. It has been technical, it has been hard-hitting, it has had everything you can imagine from these two athletes here tonight. Oh, and rolling down. Oh, she's just gonna end up in the back.
Well, I mean, again, this is live right now, guys, and Davienne has just been rolled out of the ring, down the ring apron, and she has got halfway in and halfway out. And as I said earlier, we've got to be careful. We don't know who's back there right now. I'm keeping my eyes on Trigger the OG. I'm keeping my eyes on Danny Miles.
You have to.
We don't know what's going on, but the referee is counting, and a count out won't be good for either of these competitors.
And Davienne does not want to be out here on this. Oh, no.
Wait a
Trigger
sec.
the OG.
Trigger the OG.
Come on.
Giving the orders. Oh, but wait a sec. Davienne slipped out. She's now setting up the suplex onto the steel. Good Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wooden platform with reinforced steel running down. And as much as Davienne was the aggressor right there, you can see how much pain I inflicted on herself to get that move in.
And she's not above doing whatever it takes. She had to reverse out of that initial maneuver by Danny Miles to get herself in a position where she could land that devastating suplex. And now, as you said, both worse for the wear here, Reginald. And Trigger the OG is trying to will Danny back into this matchup, trying to talk him back into it, but you gotta wonder, what does Davienne have planned here? What does she have left in the tank?
Well, we've seen so much from Davienne in this season of Reloaded alone, and look at this. He is set up. This could be Davey, end your life. And look at Trigger the OG. His head slammed into the concrete walls here, but avoiding the Davey end your life.
Well, Davey ended the Trigger, so that's done. So that's over. So now it's her and Danny Miles one-on-one, center of the ring.
Oh, big knee into the gut. Danny Miles setting up a fisherman's buster. buster of his own.
Fantastic execution.
That was, of course, the nautical mile. That is a superb variation of the fisherman's buster. Slight deviation on how the legs are hooked on there, really causing the spine to twist. And Danny Miles is in a position right now. There is the double knee gut buster, but it's been reversed. Davienne is back on her feet. Spear from Davienne.
Speared him right out of his boots. Helen Boots on a roll here, Reginald.
And Davienne with that spear. Danny Miles has no place to go. And this could be, for the second time this evening, perfectly placed for what is the Davienne your life. And good Lord, there he goes. Danny Miles pushed into the steel buckles. Rib cage first.
Look at the barrel roll and back to the middle. It's making sure he's in the center of the ring. Excellent ring awareness.
And ladies and gentlemen, despite Trigger the OG being on the outside, barking orders, Davienne has once again proved that there is absolutely nobody in chaotic wrestling that she cannot face.
Just the sheer dominance, no fear out of Davienne. Out here dominating the entire roster, as you said, Reginald. There is no one back there that she's not willing to tangle with. She wants to send a message to the Twitch folks at home, to the live audience here, finally returning at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, that she is the absolute best at her job. And now, oh, she's got the t-shirt. Uh-oh.
Wait a sec. I mean, there's no way that Davienne's joining the unit now.
Oh, she spit on it. She spit on it. And she's rubbing it in his face.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, ladies and gentlemen. Davienne leaving ringside, victorious, right here, live at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. But Danny Miles in the ring right now, he's got to be questioning what just happened. And, I mean, Trigger the OG coming to after having his face riled and just pushed into that concrete wall.
A lot of confusion for the unit here. You know JT's not going to be happy with the end result here. These two have to regroup, and they're going to have to explain to the Chosen One, the Savior, how this happened.
He can't be mad at one. I won.
Danny's saying he won. I mean, someone should tell him he did.
Well, we'll definitely get him checked out by the medical staff backstage.
Ricky, my man, it's good to see you, buddy. I missed you, bro. I missed you big time.
Oh, I missed you.
I missed you because you're such a great friend. And because you're such a great friend, I got you something. I know, I don't know if you're really gonna like use it or wear it, hint, hint, but you've been such a great friend. I got you the official Jack Pack t-shirt.
No way, look at this thing, dude.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Colors, there's so many colors.
It's beautiful colors, like a
That's
teal,
awesome,
blue,
dude. I can't wait
red,
to
white,
put it up.
thank you.
But I needed a tissue.
Dog,
My shirt.
Bro, this was a present from my best friend, Ricky Archer.
He just snotted on it.
Still take it as a present.
Alright.
We'll wash it.
My eyes deceive me. Jack
Blind?
Tomlinson.
That's my name.
It's
Leader
so
of the
good
Jack
to
Pack.
see you. I'm surprised you took a break from sitting in your dorm hanging on to your 15 seconds of TikTok fame.
You mean the 15 seconds of fame that created 137,000 followers? The Jack Pack? Keep going.
137,000.
Yeah, you're still the best. Still number one.
Stop this guy.
But anyway, you were running your mouth?
If you can hear that, everyone's eyes are rolling. Yes, I was talking. Oh, Ricky, so good to see you.
You too, buddy.
Yeah, great. Anyway, I'm just wondering why exactly you're here. I mean, I'm not really surprised because you've always tried to be me and idolize my career. I mean, I guess you just couldn't make it at Creative Pro, so you had to come to my place of business. Yes, I own this place now in case you didn't
own it?
know.
Oh, you have the papers to prove it?
I do. Also,
Wow.
by the way, why are you shirtless?
We're always shirtless.
Always
always
shirtless.
shirtless. But
Where's your shirt?
I'm sorry, how are
That
you
doesn't
passing
matter.
judgment on
That
us for
doesn't
being
matter.
shirtless
That
when you're
doesn't matter.
shirtless?
Do not worry about what's going on here. Anyway,
Then why are you
you
so
were
concerned
talking
what's
to the
going on
owner
here?
of Chaotic, so...
Owner of Chaotic. Pretty
sure that's still me. Last time I checked. But, you know, I mean, thanks guys, if you're gonna have a shirtless party, I don't mind joining.
Glad to have you.
And I think you, Mr. Rourke, you know, you've already faced Ricky. If I remember correctly, he beat you. So why don't we give Jack his shot, and just so we make sure there's nothing going on with the turnbuckle, Rick, why don't you go out there, keep an eye on that guy for me.
You got it, boss.
Let's go.
Oh. That guy owns Chaotic, by the way. I don't know if you know.
Stop following me, you freak.
Everyone's
Go
following
sit
him.
in my office and go pretend to be the boss. And you two, stay out of my way, Jack.
That's kind of impossible. We're gonna have to cross paths in the ring,
Shh.
but yeah, logic makes sense.
You got
He's
me.
really paranoid.
He's-
you know, I'm following him. Everyone's following him.
Yeah, that doesn't.
But you're gonna follow me to the ring?
Hell yeah.
Let's
I'm following
do
you to the
this.
ring. Let's go.
Yeah.
I might even
Take
put
the
the
ring
shirt on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Pat Matthews joining me at ringside.
What an ovation. Wow, everyone loves me apparently. It's great to be here. It's great to have you back.
Well, thank you, Pat. It is great to be back, and of course, you are joining me after that first match that was just phenomenal. But I am so excited right now. We have got Aaron Rourke, the reflection of perfection, the dime piece himself, out of ringside, and well, the sparkly outfit is it's fantastic.
Well, absolutely, the dime piece himself here. Yeah, Reloaded. It's great to have the fans back, but like I said, it's great to have you back, Reg.
Big thank you, of course, goes out to Billy Wanker for filling in for his fellow countryman, and Rich Palladino, of course, for doing double duty a couple of weeks ago. Oh, look at here, we got...
Well, Reginald, you know, they didn't get off to a hot start together. They didn't really start off as friends, but now, look at these guys.
They are fantastic out here together. Two good-looking guys, of course, and well, the Jack Tomlinson, the vlog is out here. Maybe we'll feature on it. Maybe we can get Ricky Archer to come over here and get us on the camera. I want to be a YouTube star. Is Ricky coming over? He's not. He's ignoring us. Well, I'd love to be a YouTube star, but we're not going to be on the vlog this week. But I'll tell you something. This match is going to be absolutely off the charts. The two men in the ring are two high flyers. They are two young competitors who are raring to go, Pat. And let's just get to the action because I am very excited about this one.
Here's the bell. Kevin Quinn is our referee for this bout. Jack Tomlinson, fairly new to chaotic wrestling, started out in this season 2 of Reloaded. He's going up against Aaron Rourke.
Yeah, but Aaron Rourke right now is going to certainly have a point to prove, right? After going through a really hot streak where he won 3 back-to-back-to-back matches.
Well, that can be argued on the way that he won those matches, Reginald. The turnbuckle.
Sure, the turnbuckle that helped him beat Chase, but unfortunately he did fall to Charlie Cashew. But now, Jack Tomlinson with an Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and look at that from Aaron Rourke. A fantastic backspring. The reflection of perfection doing what he does, and it is fabulous. It looks like Jack's kind of impressed by it. He's giving him some props.
Giving credit where credit is due. Aaron Rourke with a nice waistlock here, and Tomlinson reverses it. Oh!
That's one way to get out of it. You just throw that elbow as hard as you can. Oh, and look at Tomlinson! Oh, big kick!
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Sending Aaron Rourke to the opposite corner. He reverses. Oh!
There's Tomlinson! And there's the Jack Tingle! Working as it should. The Jack Tingle is absolutely firing right now. The Jack Tingle's there. I mean, who did it better, right? That's got to be the question.
Uh-oh, wait a second, though. A nice roll-up here.
Just a 2 count.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that is an inventive roll-up right there. The front waistlock roll-up, followed by a huge, oh no, there it is, a nice, he went for it. Small package, small package.
A nice transition there.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wheelbarrow turned into a nice move again. Look at the covers coming in. Kevin Quinn getting his cardio. Absolutely firing today. Oh, big swing, big swing. The Jack Tingle and the Aaron Rourke Tingle, perhaps. The dime piece Tingle. But look at these two go. This is absolutely action at its finest here in Chaotic Wrestling. Oh my goodness, up and down. Beautiful drop kick, and Ricky Archer on the side, really loving it for his buddy there, his friend. Big elbow drop, and the vlog is going, just a 2 count right there. Now I'll say Ricky Archer, as we know, has probably the best drop kick in professional wrestling, but that was pretty good right there from Jack Tomlinson. Goes for the kick, kicks him right in the wrist. Oh, there is the Jack Tingle again working. And look at this, right in front of the Chaotic Wrestling faithful.
Hey, Ricky Archer's loving every bit of it, apparently.
Yeah, absolutely. I just also want to point out that Ricky Archer is not wearing a shirt because, oh my God.
He's never wearing a shirt.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
That was bone on bone right there. And Tomlinson's worse for wear. He's now on the apron, head first. And you don't need me to tell you that the ring apron is the hardest part of the ring.
And this is a game changer for sure here. Look at that. Wow.
What do you call that, Pat? That was I can't call it a reverse 619, maybe a 916 out there. It was just a great move. And now Aaron Rourke and Ricky Archer getting into it a little bit. A big kick right onto the shoulder blade of Tomlinson. And he is definitely worse for wear.
Yeah, Tomlinson's all about the DMs, but look at Aaron Rourke still dialing it up with that 619.
I like it, I like it.
Here we go, a cover here by Aaron Rourke. Could this win in the match? No, a count of 2, says Kevin Quinn.
Well, Pat, how do you feel right now having this live Chaotic Wrestling audience right in touching distance of us, of course, maintaining social distancing, of course.
Absolutely, it's great. The atmosphere is unbelievable. It's so good to get back to some sense of normalcy, especially here in the Chaotic Wrestling environment here at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy.
It's absolutely fantastic, but that is a huge standing Uranagi followed by a standing moonsault by the dime piece Aaron Rourke, but just a 2 count. Tomlinson, of course, able to kick out, showing that cardiovascular endurance that he has.
You could argue it's that Jack Tingle.
The Jack Tingle is more of a reaction. It's
maybe that was his reaction to getting pinned, Reginald.
I mean, it could well be. It could well be.
Now, though, Aaron Rourke trying to wear down Jack Tomlinson here in the center of the ring. Tomlinson working his way up with some strikes. Oh, and a jawjacker.
Yeah, it gives Aaron Rourke a bit seeing stars and not just the one painted on his face. And that just caught him right on the side. A fantastic double stomp, and Tomlinson's back is in pain. And look at Aaron Rourke. Oh, blue thunder driver. And that is a 2.5 count right there. A blue thunder driver, not enough to finish off Tomlinson. And Rourke now laying in the boots.
You know, those size 12 boots of his are getting some good use tonight here.
Well, he's also jaw-jacking away.
Oh, no, right in front of us, Reginald. Do you see what he's doing?
Well, it looked like, well, look, Kevin Quinn doing what he should be doing, keeping Ricky Archer away.
Well, and Ricky Archer's just trying to warn him of what he's doing, Aaron Rourke is doing here.
But I think Ricky Archer just allowed Aaron Rourke potentially to unloosen that buckle. It's still on, though. Don't worry, it's still there. Oh, but Jack Tomlinson then coming and firing back with some kicks. But once again, Rourke, back suplex, landing on his feet is Tomlinson. He is ready. Oh! Back elbow there, Tomlinson defending himself from the corner.
Oh, man!
Who got the best of that? That looked like a double neck breaker. Both heads slamming down to the mat almost simultaneously, Pat.
Yeah, I don't know who got the best of that. That beats me right now. Both men are down. Referee Kevin Quinn is already starting to count.
Well, once again, for the folks at home, just to let you know that you are tuning in on Twitch right now, you can use your Amazon Prime subscription to give a free subscription to this channel, which means you get to go back and watch these episodes whenever you like, before they're released on YouTube. But right now, in the center of the ring, you've got these 2 young, up-and-coming wrestlers firing everything at each other to pick up a win tonight.
Tomlinson now with some forearms to Aaron Rourke here, an uppercut, and now a kick to the midsection, a flurry of kicks.
Now, Pat, if you want to talk Jack Tingle, that was it. But Aaron Rourke then tried to hold on, and Tomlinson gets away, and a beautiful flying line, another beautiful flying kick, not a kick, what am I talking about? There's a sling blade. I need to just stick with the action, and Tomlinson back to his feet.
Now Aaron Rourke is a little worse for wear. Uh-oh, wait a second. Jack Tomlinson now hooking him up here. Oh, a Falcon's arrow.
Falcon arrow to finish this off. No, just a 2 count.
We got Ricky Archer over there streaming the whole thing.
Well, he still hasn't come over and given us our moment on camera.
That's coming. You got to be patient.
All right, I'm eager.
Tomlinson now setting up in the corner. Now he's making his way up.
I think he's going to hit that selfie stick right here. If he sticks the selfie stick, this is finished. He sets him up right there, but no! Rourke with a kick to the side of Tomlinson's head. Yeah, Tomlinson, though, he's still seeming like he's on top, but that just knocked him out there, or certainly knocked him for 6.
Had that selfie stick well scouted, did Aaron Rourke.
Well, if you're tuning in every week like Aaron Rourke does.
Oh, wait a second now. Aaron Rourke slips out. What's this?
Running powerbomb, surely. Beautiful from Tomlinson. Oh, just a 2 count. Did you see that kick from Tomlinson? He sandwiched Aaron Rourke's head between the top turnbuckle and the base of his boot. That was pure perfection committed onto the reflection of perfection himself, the dime piece by Jack Tomlinson.
Absolutely, but he's got to figure something out quick to put him away because he's the opportunity right now, Reginald, to do so.
Right now is absolutely right, pal. And just as you say that, a throat chop by the dime piece, taking the wind out of Jack Tomlinson's lungs right there, and Aaron Rourke now talking trash.
Oh, wait a second here. Tomlinson out of nowhere with a high knee. Oh, and a roundhouse kick from Aaron Rourke. Oh, and it's a Fury from Tomlinson.
This is 2 men doing everything.
A shining wizard.
I can't believe that these men are even able to make it to their knees. They are kicking the living daylights out of each other right here, right now.
Well, both of these men come from Create a Pro down in New York, so they're familiar with each other. Oh, wait a second here. Oh!
They do not teach you how to land on your head at any wrestling school in the world, and there is no way to practice that. Tomlinson having to use both hands to pull himself up. And Rourke! Oh! Wow!
Wow, that was unbelievable, Reginald.
Well, Aaron Rourke right now looking at Tomlinson on the ground. He was about to go for that split-legged moonsault, but I think he's got something a little bit special up his sleeve as he climbs his way to the top.
What are you thinking here?
It's a 450 splash, ladies and gentlemen, and it didn't get it done. Where was a phenomenal 450 splash?
Where did Tomlinson find the strength to kick out of that phenomenal 450 splash?
I mean, we have seen some high flying here on Chaotic Reloaded, but up until now, that is the absolute pinnacle of a high-flying action, and there are people right here on their feet cheering for the phenomenal work that these 2 men are doing. But right now, Rourke has Tomlinson in his sights, corner to corner.
You saw Ricky Archer coaching Tomlinson up. Maybe that's some advice he just gave him here. Wait a second here. Tomlinson now setting up.
Oh, he was good. Oh, my goodness. An absolutely phenomenal destroyer from Jack Tomlinson. And just a 2 count. Let me point out, not only did Aaron Rourke kick out, but he reached for the ropes with his life. Ricky Archer is on the outside with his hand over his mouth, gobsmacked at the fact that he was able to kick out.
I don't even think he was able to get his shoulder up, Reginald. I think he just reached out and tried to hop his way over to the ropes, and he did just that. And he was able to break that count there, so he is so lucky. He was just about to lose that match.
Ricky Archer telling Jack Tomlinson to get up there. The Jack Tingle must be firing right now as he goes high. A frog splash, missed, chest crushing. Oh, wait, Aaron Rourke, he can't take that off.
He took the turnbuckle off, Reginald, just like the last time.
Oh no, oh my goodness, right in front of my face. Tomlinson's knee jarred into the turnbuckle eyelet there, the exposed turnbuckle eyelet, Pat.
Oh!
The talk lock on that move right there. And right, oh, this is over. He can't recover. He's not going to recover.
Is he going to lock it? Oh, the figure
Oh,
eight,
my
Reg.
goodness.
Oh, no. This is not good.
Can he get there? Can he get there? He's tapped out, ladies and gentlemen. Through no fault of his own, Jack Tomlinson was forced to tap to the figure eight. But if we can get a close-up right now, the turnbuckle was pulled away. The turnbuckle was pulled away, Pat.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you, Reginald. It was right in front of us. Clear as day. Kevin Quinn. You didn't see it, but walking away your winner, Aaron Rourke, that's all that matters, I guess.
I guess so. We're going to get someone out here to fix the ring. The Reflection of Perfection's win streak starts again now. I wouldn't surprise me if he gets a few more down in there. I mean, he does look great. We'll give him that credit. Listen, Pat, I want to give you the opportunity to reconnect with RJ.
What?
You and I want to give you that opportunity. I'm going to make my way to the back. I'm going to bring RJ back out here.
Hey, avoid those tables.
Absolutely, I'm going to avoid those tables, but hold on a sec. Ricky Archer coming in to look after Jack Tomlinson. Let's see if we can maybe he needs some help getting up. Ricky Archer's going to help him get up there. That's a nice bit of sportsmanship from Ricky Archer right there. Let's give him a hand for that, absolutely. Wait a sec.
Sorry, I'm messing with losers.
What is going on? My goodness! Ricky Archer just stepped onto Jack Tomlinson.
What the hell?
I mean, we've seen the attitude of Ricky Archer shift over the course of the last few weeks. I mean, what is happening with this? Why, Ricky? What just happened?
He's finally snapped, Reginald.
I mean, this is Ricky Archer. They were friends. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Archer making some form of statement. Jack Tomlinson left in the ring desolate with his knee almost busted up thanks to that exposed turnbuckle. Well, I'm going to go get RJ to take over. We'll be right back with the next action. We've got the New England Championship up next. It's going to be a heck of an encounter. Stay tuned on Twitch, folks. Live audience is right here. This is Chaotic Wrestling, reloaded live at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy.
Good one. How's it going, gentlemen?
Not bad, not too bad. You booked, Daddy?
Doing good, man. New England champion. Top of the world.
What can I do you for?
I hear we're having fans back.
We are.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, King of Reloaded here is here to find out where he's going to be on that show, because I got to assume your greatest champion ever is going to be on the card. So I'm here. Hit me with it.
Well, you have been on a hell of a roll. Let's see. There's got to be somebody out there that can...
You mind if I jump in there, boss?
You got an idea?
Yeah. Because you're not the only one who's been on a roll here on Reloaded. See, ever since I came back in Season 2 from my shoulder injury, nobody's beat me, no one's pinned me, no one's made me submit. So just as dominant as you've been, I've been right there too. So if you're looking for a challenger for that title, I don't think you have to look any further than me.
You know what? Sounds good. Let's do it. I'll show you why I am the best New England champion in Chaotic ever.
That belt around my waist, I don't think that sounds too nuts.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, 2 matches down and just fantastic start to the show. But check out Davienne crushing the dreams of the Dream Crusher, Danny Miles. And look, for the first time that we've seen thus far, It looks like the unit may have a chink in their armor, Pat.
Yeah, you could be absolutely right, but did you see Aaron Rourke once again using the turnbuckle to come off with a victory, this time against Jack?
Yeah, it's like the third time. There was twice against Chase in the tag match, and then again tonight against Jack.
But that obviously wasn't a shocker. What was a shocker was what happened after the match when Ricky Archer turned his back on Jack Tomlinson.
Well, you have alluded to it in the past that this new attitude of Ricky Archer was seeping through. I personally thought it was just a blip. Now I have to say, this is a new Ricky Archer. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm obviously horrified at the attitude change, but maybe this is what Ricky Archer's needed as he comes through and, he's been suffering some personality clashes with himself and now it seems with the Jack Tingle himself. So it's going to be really interesting to see where that goes. But listen, we've had, 4 more matches to go. The next one, a New England title match. We have a women's championship match. We have the heavyweight championship to go. This is going to be a heck of a show still to come. I know you're looking forward to it, but for me, I've got my nut milk ready to drink. It's going to be Cashew against your boy, Adam Booker, and it's coming up pretty soon. In fact, Pat Matthews, it's coming up right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship.
RJ, it's great to have you here.
Great to be here, Mr. PM, RJ DeLuise, ringside for what is bound to be one of the most exciting matchups on the card here tonight. The New England champion, and you're familiar with him a little bit, Pat.
Yeah, RJ, I'm a little familiar with Book Daddy, my best bud. And here he is.
There he is.
What's going on, Book Daddy? Yeah, baby.
He is something special.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's been holding that belt for 4 months now, RJ. He's a... He's a 2-time New England champion from Saco, Maine, making his presence known here in the New England Pro Wrestling Academy tonight.
And the Book Daddy, as you call him, looking to be in incredible shape, tops of his career. I said to him before the show, Book, are you aging in reverse? Is this a Benjamin Button situation? The guy looks better and better every time I see him.
He does. I'm glad you noticed. I'm trying to convince Reginald.
Reginald doesn't understand.
He doesn't.
That's why he's taking a little breather.
Yeah, you did the first match with him. You know the struggle.
Absolutely. These Brits.
He needs a breather.
He does. He's an excitable young man.
All right, and then his opponent here tonight, none other than the nut himself, RJ.
So many nut puns coming here.
Uh-oh.
I am. I'm ready to go nuts.
Cashew been back for the past month and a half after a year off because of not only the pandemic, RJ, he had shoulder surgery, and ever since he's been back, he's been phenomenal.
Well, and I've watched you and Reginald calling the Reloaded matchups, and I love what I see out of this young man, but he has his work cut out for him here, Mr. PM, as you know. The standard bearer for the New England title, Adam Booker. He just looks so intense. Look at Cashew trying to get excited, trying to get this crowd behind him, but Book Daddy not having any part of Kevin Quinn trying to get that title away from him. He's not going to let him take it.
Kevin Quinn doesn't deserve to hold that.
Oh, that's what Book Daddy's telling him. Here we go.
Gotta give it to somebody.
It's going to have to leave at some point. Showing it to Charlie Cashew, who's very interested in having it here tonight, and it's one-on-one contest. One fall for the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship.
I have no doubt in my mind. My boy Book Daddy walking away again, New England champion still. And then guess what? RJ, we're gonna be going drinking tonight. Me and
you and the Book.
Daddy.
Well, you guys party. You guys burn the house down. I mean, you guys are hardcore.
Raise the roof.
You're gonna the roof will be raised, but Charlie Cashew here, what does his strategy have to be going into this, Mr. PM? I mean, what do you think we need to see here from him to get ahead of the Book Daddy?
I think he's going to maintain control of Adam Booker, being that Adam Booker is such a veteran in this ring. And RJ, you know more than anybody. Adam Booker utilizes every aspect of the ring. So, yeah, I mean, there's no predicting on what Adam Booker can do. So my advice to Cashew would be just to keep him grounded.
Well, it seems early on here, going for a technical advantage on Adam Booker. I'm not sure. Oh, great throw there. Excellent. Nice work on that for sure. Not what I would have expected from Cashew, but he's got to throw a different kind of offense at the Book Daddy. Keep him on his toes here.
You know, Cashew has that amateur wrestling background. He is an amateur wrestling coach.
And he's clearly trying to use some of that here with Book Daddy, but Book Daddy countering seemingly right on top, but excellent job. Oh, he's got him. That's not amateur wrestling right there, Mr. PM.
Oh, wait a second,
That's all pro.
Here's a cover.
These two are just pretzeled up together here, leaving no space in between, and I like that about Cashew here. He's not letting Adam Booker get away from him, which could backfire, but I like the strategy, trying to keep him close, as you said, trying to... Oh, man. You can try whatever you want. You're going to eat one of those chops. Vicious chop there by Adam Booker.
Watch out. Wait a second now. Ducking the line from Adam Booker. Oh, no. Wait a second. What's this? Oh, roll through the pin.
Look at that athleticism from Cashew.
Come on, Booker. Watch out. Ah! Nice fisherman suplex there. Gotta admit, it was pretty good.
That was fantastic from Cashew. Uh-oh. And we're getting nuts here. These fans are getting nuts. We are in front of a live audience for the first time.
Doesn't it feel great?
Oh, just awesome. These fans, I don't think they even know what to expect here on this phenomenal live matchup. Oh, what was...
A nice little split there from Charlie Cashew.
And now focusing on that knee, really twisting it there.
He's got a hook there. There you go, Booker. Come on, nice work. Nice work.
Great ring awareness there by the veteran. Knowing where he is in the ring, having to get to the ropes, having to break the hold.
That's 21 years of experience, RJ. And now Cashew's following up here.
Yeah, Cashew's not allowing Adam Booker any time to recuperate, which I think is excellent strategy.
Oh,
turnbuckle now.
Yeah, still loose from the match earlier tonight with Aaron Rourke. Springboard. Oh, a nice moonsault from Charlie Cashew. The cover.
Very close there.
Not enough.
Not enough, but...
I'm not surprised. Adam Booker's still maintaining control here. Don't worry. It may not look it, RJ, but he's got full control of this thing.
Well, I like Cashew bringing the fight to Adam Booker. This is not what I would have expected in this matchup. I would have thought early on that you would see a little bit more offense here from the Bookman, but Charlie Cashew not allowing him to get anything in.
No, Adam Booker's just playing mind games, letting him think that he has control.
The old rope-a-dope, okay.
Yeah, he's waiting for that perfect moment. This just might be it.
Well, he put his lower back into that exposed turnbuckle there. That could do some damage on Adam Booker.
Watch out, Booker. Oh, no. Oh, a springboard attempt.
And just landed on his face and now getting stomped on the back of his head by Adam Booker. And you see Cashew. Big risk, big reward, or
it's
big risk.
It's going to cost him. And now look at, Adam Booker taking advantage. That is going to be a momentum changer for sure. Taking advantage of the slip up there from Cashew and nailing that power slam into the turnbuckle. Incredible.
I mean, you see him trying to shake the cobwebs out as Cashew. He is not looking to be in command right now. I think after that springboard issue he had, he is struggling to find his momentum, and now it's going to be all Book Daddy here. Your guy going to take control of this matchup, and this is where he is so dangerous. This is where he just puts a hurting on people. We've seen it time and time again, Mr. PM.
Absolutely, and now he's just stalking Charlie Cashew here.
I mean, he's playing with him. He's not even attempting to put the hurt on him at this point, which I think could allow Cashew back into this matchup. Not good strategy here from the Bookman, from my perspective. Listen, I know he's brighter than me. Oh, my goodness. Well, that takes it all out of it.
I love you, RJ, but don't doubt Adam Booker.
I can't after that. You saw that athleticism from Book. That is a very, very PM-style cocky pin. I like it. I like the style points, but not technically sound.
I got to give it to you there. Maybe would have walked away with a victory if he had hooked the pin in the first place. Hooked the leg there for the pin, excuse me.
But he's not taking Cashew seriously here. I think that's going to be a potential issue here. But look at the physique on Adam Booker. I mean, I know you look at it all the time. You have him on your background on your desktop. I know you look at him all the time. You can poster in your room. But he just looks fantastic. And of course, taking nothing away from Cashew, finely tuned athlete, as you said, an amateur wrestling coach. So obviously skilled, but in incredible shape. These are two of the best physiques in the locker room going at it here, one-on-one.
At the end of the day, it's all about experience, RJ, and Adam Booker definitely has that advantage.
Fans trying to will Cashew back into this matchup here. They want to see him get ahead of the bookman here, but not if you're going to eat that knee.
Oh, wait a second. No, watch out. Come on, Booker.
Like two bumps fighting for a coat, slides through.
Oh. Close. Now kick to the midsection from Book Daddy, sending Charlie Cashew off the ropes here. Cashew ducking the clothesline. Oh, and a forearm, a flying forward from Charlie Cashew. Staggering Adam Booker here.
And now just exchanging fists, center of the ring, but blocked by Cashew.
Come on, Booker. Oh!
What a counter kick to the back of the head there.
Oh, no.
And another for good measure. Here we go.
Oh, toss nuts. No. He's going for
He's
toss nuts.
tossing his nuts here. That was one, going for two.
Come on, Booker. He's going to try it again. Come on, Booker.
If he hits the third one, this could be lights out here.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Yes. Yes, he heard me, RJ. There we go. Come on, Book
Must have
Daddy.
willed him back into this matchup here. Thank goodness.
Me and Book Daddy are always on the same page.
Oh, well, obviously.
Oh, man.
Cannot execute there. Too much to handle for Cashew. Let him slide through.
Lost a lot of his strength during the offense from Adam Booker there.
Great job by the bookman, sliding himself out of there. He's gotten himself out of a couple predicaments in a row here.
Oh, wait a minute. Could he be going for that death lock that we've seen before from Charlie Cashew? Wait a second, though. Adam Booker grabbing him by the hair. Yes!
And
yes!
He is fighting his way through, rolls him up here.
No, come on.
Only two, but good awareness again by the bookman. And look at that clothesline.
Wow. Did you see that? He just took his head off of his neck.
Spun him in circles and dropped him to the mat. That is the devastating power advantage that Adam Booker has pretty much against anybody in that locker room.
You got this, Book Daddy.
Oh, and he's calling for it here. This is going to be it. Cashew put up a heck of a fight here. You like to see it from the young man, but Book Daddy clearly in control here. Your guy about to defend his New England title right now.
No doubt about it. Going for another one of those knees. There's the elbow. Is he going to finish it off? Oh, wait a second, though. Cashew! Not finished. Tossing nuts here. He just sent my man outside. Come
Both
on.
men are down.
Wake up, Booker.
Book Daddy thought he had it won here, but now finds himself on the outside, having to get back into this matchup, and he is being counted out. He will retain if he's counted out. Is this a strategy that Mr. PM you would use?
What wins you a match keeps the title, keeps the title.
Well,
that's what I say.
I don't know that Adam Booker feels that way, but he is at a 5 count right now. If he stays out till 10, he will retain the title, but no. Bringing it into the ring, just showing it to Kevin Quinn. Wants to say, Kevin Quinn, I don't know if you remember, but this is what the match is for. That's all he's doing here.
Exactly. And now, wait,
well, Kevin Quinn's getting himself involved unnecessarily.
Kevin Quinn. Wait a second. Oh, man. A super kick from Cashew. Maybe that was a short kick.
Learning that from Chase Del Monte, taking a page out of the Shorestopper's playbook there.
That's not going to put Adam Booker away. This is our New England champion we're talking about. But what are you doing, Cashew? That's not yours. That doesn't belong to you.
Well, it might in a second here if he can continue this run.
Watch your mouth, RJ.
I'm just saying, he's in control right now, and you see Adam Booker just holding on to Kevin Quinn to try to protect himself.
Oh, man!
Might have been a little bit below the old Cashews there.
There we go!
And he got it.
That's how it's done!
Well, Cashew is going to be really upset with the ending here. But you can't deny the undeniable, and that's Mr. Remarkable Adam Booker.
Hey, RJ, he got the job done. I was just telling you that. That's all that matters. He's walking away, still your New England champion. And you know what that means, RJ? Guess where I'm going tonight?
You guys are throwing down.
We're going to Garcia Brogan's. We're opening the place back up. It's been closed. We're opening it back up. We're partying tonight.
Man, if you guys end up at Chili's, let me know. That's exciting.
I'm banned from Chili's.
I would imagine. But Cashew, an excellent showing here from him on the wrong side of that mule kick there into the Cashews, while Kevin Quinn was being hugged and snuggled by Adam Booker, and that's how this one's going to end. It's a shame for Cashew, who put up quite a fight here. Shows himself to be a New England title contender, but your guy, Adam Booker, doing whatever it takes, staying remarkable, being remarkable. Mr. Remarkable retains.
I hope he likes crushed cashews.
That's what we have here.
Hi, Becca. You know, I just wanted to come up to you and apologize for how Armani and I have been acting. You know, yeah, we may have told you that your tan kind of looks a little splotchy, and well,
Your scrunchies are kind of ugly.
and well, your fashion sense is kind of at best,
Just overall, like, basic.
kind of like -2.
Wait, this is your apology?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think that you guys are being very sincere.
Sincere?
No.
I'm being sincere.
I think so.
Chase said that I get to pick my next opponent.
Okay.
You know what? I don't like the way the two of you are talking to me right now. So I pick you.
You know what? I'm all set. I'm good. I got other things to do. You know, I got a hair appointment. He's gotta get his nails done. I think we'll pass.
Doesn't matter.
Wait,
Because
what?
I chose you.
Get-
So,
She can do that.
see you out there.
It's not
Again.
Again. I don't want to do this.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. I got it. It's it's the IDFB.
I know.
Period. Okay.
All the titles are on the line tonight, guys. All the titles are going to be defended, including your next contest, scheduled for one fall, and for the Kick Wrestling Women's Championship.
Well, Pat, I'm delighted to be back out with you, and I am, well, I don't know how I feel about being out here right now, though.
Oh, you should be honored, Reginald. Look who it is. Haven't you missed them? It's higher society.
I mean, they just walked past us without even batting an eyelid at us.
Well, PVD's in action tonight, Reginald, and of course they're going to ignore you. Number one, you don't matter, Reginald. Number two, they've got important things to tend to tonight.
Well, thank you for not calling me a lower, but I guess me not mattering helps. But listen, if this is a women's championship match, Paris Van Dale out here, you know who's coming out next?
It's, could only be the women's champion.
I mean, this reaction is going to be huge. I'm telling you that right now. For the queen of the Scrunchy Squad.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge. Look at this. Oh, here it is. The best music in chaotic wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, adding yet more scrunchies to that championship belt. Here is Becca.
Deafening.
It is absolutely deafening here. I will say that the amount of scrunchies in the crowd is growing and growing and growing.
Hey, Reginald, she just threw a scrunchie. You could have got yourself.
Did I get it?
Oh,
But
man.
for me,
Hey, next time.
Next time I'll get it.
Well, guess what, though? Becca, you're going to have tough task ahead of you tonight because you're going up against one half of higher society in PVD, Paris Van Dale.
Yeah, and she's Paris Van Dale has certainly shown that she is ready for this women's championship match tonight, of course. But, you know, wow, she's got a tough task to take on Becca. I mean, did you see that match against Masha Slamovich last time out?
Yeah, well, hey, not to shut you down, but the reason I wasn't here for the first match was that I was coaching up PVD in the back here, so she's going to be performing a lot of the maneuvers, the flips that I've been teaching her. Watch out for the flips.
So you were practicing those earlier?
She's going to do at least 4 flips tonight.
All right, we'll be counting. Well, hold on, Pat. I mean, how much were you practicing?
Oh, no, maybe a little too much.
Really? What's going on here?
She did tweak something. I remember her saying that. I should have paid more attention.
Wait, was she tweaking? Like, was she?
Oh, you're thinking of twerking.
Oh, well, I was thinking of, yeah. Hold on a second. Wait, what's happening here?
And we only twerking for a little bit in between.
What is happening here, guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, Paris Van Dale has apparently injured her knee.
Oh, no.
Replacing her in this title match will be
I'm not upset by that.
You're not mad by that?
No, PVD, she hurt her leg. It's very clear. And Armani Chaos is a great substitution. He's one of the top stars here in chaotic wrestling.
Oh, I don't doubt that he's one of the top stars here in chaotic wrestling. I'm just questioning who has the medical authority to take Paris Van Dale out of this match.
Well,
if she can't come, well, look at that.
Oh, come
Becca
on.
doesn't care.
What?
Becca doesn't care. Firing off with a drop kick to get started.
What's with the roster blindsiding higher society lately?
There's nothing wrong with that. Becca's hit this in the corner. Huge back elbow coming out. 3 times the charm for Becca.
It's the Becca trifecta. Uh-oh.
3 times the charm for the Becca trifecta. And Armani Chaos may be regretting coming into this.
Hey, there we go. That's it. Come on, Armani.
Well, higher society taking a huge cue there, but Becca firing back with a kick of her own. That one landed right on the side, hooking in there. Ooh. And now Becca is holding on to Armani Chaos' hand. This could only mean bad things for Armani Chaos. Becca's on that top rope. Huge! Oh my goodness, a flying head scissors from the top rope. Armani Chaos does not know where he is. Becca scoops him up, slams down Armani Chaos. And the Scrunchy Squad right now are making some noise for Becca right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Becca high flying off that middle rope. A huge moonsault. 1, just a 2 count for Becca. We have seen Becca increase the risk factor and the flying factor of her moves lately by at least a power of 3.
But don't count out Armani Chaos. He's still in this thing. I saw that life still left in him. He was wagging his finger out there, telling me, he said, Pat, I'm looking at you, buddy. I'm still in this. Don't count me out.
Oh, Becca was going for the Becca Bulldog.
Oh, there it is, the butt bump, Reg.
Butt bump has been hit. And, well, Becca just took the full force of both cheeks of K-tastic.
He's got buns of steel, Reg.
I have heard that he has buns of steel. In fact, I've heard that he can break a pencil in between his butt cheeks.
You've seen it?
I have seen it. That was a night I'll never forget. That was, of course, when I was a hire. I haven't been invited back since.
That's where everything went wrong, huh? Hey, wait a second, though. Looks like Becca spoke too soon. She's trying to make a comeback, but not against Armani Chaos.
Well, Pat, can we talk about the elephant in the room?
Where?
No, there's no elephant in the room per se, but this is a women's title match.
Oh, that was vicious.
Is this still a women's title match?
Hey, well, Becca did say that she's challenging all comers, so why wouldn't it be? She's made the challenge, Armani Chaos accepted it.
So this is still a women's title match right now. And right now you have Armani Chaos, I would say, on top, the favorite right now to potentially win this match.
Uh-oh, wait a second.
So that's the elephant in the room. Armani Chaos then. Beautiful back elbow right there, and he takes him down, and look at, well, Armani Chaos actually pinned her there a little bit nonchalantly, tongue sticking out. He must have thought he'd won that match right now, and if he wins the match, Pat, if he wins the match.
When he wins the match.
Okay, well, if he wins this match, are you telling me that Armani Chaos will be the Chaotic Wrestling Women's Champion?
Yeah, I mean, I've challenged for the women's title before. Twice, might I add.
Your manhood is questioned on a frequent basis.
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, Becca then leaping over Armani Chaos. Could be seeing a German suplex here. Armani had the rope. Oh, he throws the elbows. 2 of them, 3 now. Oh no, oh Becca. Well, you and I just fixed that middle turnbuckle. It is on there tight, and Becca's head just absolutely got drilled into that
That's
middle
such
turnbuckle.
a shame, Reginald. Oh man, poor Becca.
Oh my goodness, did you just see Armani Chaos's knee driving into the side of Becca's head?
Yeah, I saw it. I loved every second of it.
Oh my, well now wow, Armani Chaos getting into it with the Chaotic Wrestling faithful. Oh! Hits the inside-out moonsault with perfection, and this could be all over. But that type of interaction, the interaction between the Chaotic Wrestling stars and the live audience, is something that I have sorely missed over the last 1 year, 3 months, and 3 days, Pat Matthews.
You've been counting, Reg.
Absolutely, I have.
But looky here, Armani Chaos has got Becca, our women's champion, trapped in the corner here. Shoulder blocking.
Pat, I've got a pretty good view of Paris Van Dale right now, and her knee seems absolutely fine.
No, she's using the ring to lean on, that's why.
I mean, I've seen her walking around ringside. Her knee looks absolutely fine.
You're not a doctor.
I mean, perhaps... Oh, look at that!
Oh, there we go!
Right in the corner, the K-tastic Buster. And that was all of K-tastic's weight. And look at this once again. Armani Chaos's nonchalant covers are worrying me, Pat.
Don't you worry, you. Worry about yourself, Reginald.
No, I'm worried right now for Becca's title reign. And look at this guy for a big boot, but missed it. Becca, German suplex. A German suplex from the queen of the scrunchy squad. She's up. She's fired up with a big boot. The Chaotic Wrestling faithful are absolutely on their feet, getting behind Becca right now. And look at this. She picks him up, slams him down. Ohio strong right there from Becca. Cartwheel, knees to the chest of Armani Chaos. But that was a move designed to be done on another female. This is what I'm saying. Oh, wait a second! What did I say? There is nothing wrong with Paris Van Dale's knee right there.
She was just trying to return the belt to Becca. She's saying, hey, you forgot this.
Well, now you've got two members of high society in the ring. Becca with a huge handspring slap. And what is Paris Van Dale still doing in the ring? Handspring, double handspring, pinning the slap with authority.
That was just arrogant.
Well, there's nothing. Oh, but look at this. Chaos into the corner. Becca ducks it. She's on the middle rope. She looks behind. Oh my goodness!
Hey!
All the way to the top. Crossbody. She had both members of high society pinned.
That wouldn't have...
And now you see Paris Van Dale rolling out to the ring. There is nothing wrong with her knee.
Oh, quiet you.
There is nothing wrong with her knee.
There's plenty wrong with her knee. I was looking at it earlier.
This is a tactic the higher society are using. And now Becca riding all the way up to the top. And Chaos is on his feet before Becca could get to the top. Oh, look at this, a torture rack from Armani Chaos.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness!
Chaos Theory!
Absolutely covered. 1, 2. Kicked out from Becca. That was a huge move. The Chaos Theory rack bomb hit by Armani Chaos on Becca.
Oh man. Yeah, these fans don't know what they're talking about here. They need to quiet down, show some respect to higher society. They're with a bunch of lowers.
Well, the crowd, we're hearing them now. They're absolutely getting on that. Armani Chaos. Oh, he's going to hit the angel wings. He has Becca on his shoulders now. Up. Wait, Becca reversed it. Becca reversed it with a face buster.
Come on, Armani.
The champion retains.
No. Woo. Thank goodness.
My goodness. This is a match of the season candidate right here, without a doubt. Both of these competitors pulling out all of the stops. Becca now looking for what could be a really dangerous submission hold.
No.
If she drops back to... she's going to pull Chaos up.
No.
There it is.
No. Come on.
Sent to the ring.
Come on, Armani.
He's going to tap. If he taps, this is over. If he taps, this is over.
Come on, Armani.
Well, Becca's got it wrenched in. Chaos reaching for the ropes. He's not going to get there, Pat. He's not going to get there.
You got this, buddy. Come on.
How long can he withstand this? Pain from the shin. Pain from the neck.
Look at him go.
Hey, look at this. Again, we have seen this before.
Oh, quiet you.
Paris Van Dale pulling Armani Chaos. One fingertip on the rope.
You're still hallucinating from all the painkillers the doctor gave you from your surgery.
Maybe so, but I know what I just saw. And once again, I just saw higher society play the numbers game.
You're seeing the wrong thing here. I'm just seeing an excellent match here and a great opportunity for Armani Chaos to capitalize.
Armani Chaos throwing a chop there, Becca throwing hands, and now both of these individuals throwing hands at each other, going at it, and I don't know who's coming out on top. It looks like Chaos has got the power advantage, but Becca certainly got the leverage, and she ducks under. There it is!
The
spinning heel kick.
No!
Pin, and it's over. We are going to continue with the scrunchy squad.
There we go. Armani got his foot up in time.
Oh you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes, it's excellent awareness on the part of Armani Chaos. I'm glad you see it too, Reginald. It is second to none.
Once again, Paris Van Dale inserting herself where she does not belong. She could have been in the ring, Pat. She could have taken this opportunity.
She has a bum knee.
She has a bum knee. I've never heard such bum stuff in my life.
She has her knee is so deformed. It is gross.
Well, here we go with Becca.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
She's on the top rope.
Watch out!
The Becca Salt. She's up. She's all the way over. Oh my goodness!
Thank God Armani saw it coming, slipped out of the way there.
The only thing that slipped right there, Pat, is your consciousness as once again Paris Van Dale pulling Armani Chaos out of the ring. What is in his hand right now?
How did she pull him out of the ring?
What is in Armani Chaos' hand?
Oh no! A butt bump with the belts!
A loaded butt bump.
Yes!
Pat Matthews.
Yes!
What just happened?
They did it! Armani Chaos is your new champion!
What just happened?
Wow! Wow! He's breaking barriers, Reginald! Wow! He did it all by himself!
How is Armani Chaos the women's champion?
You see that? There's our former champion right there. That's Becca. And then that's the new champion, Armani. He just pinned her. 1, 2, 3. Now he's the new champion. That's how it works, Reginald.
Well, look, I may be old-fashioned, and I may be living in the dark ages, but where I come from, Pat Matthews, a women's championship is participated by two female competitors.
You've heard Becca over the past 4 months telling everybody that she's accepting all comers. Armani Chaos is a human being. I think he's
absolutely a human being.
And he's a...
this is the heist of the century.
Oh, come on, Reginald.
This is the heist of the century right here. You have got essentially a tag team.
He did it by himself.
This is not okay.
How could Paris Van Dale have pulled him out of the ring?
There is nothing wrong with her knee.
She had a bum knee. How could she have pulled him out of the ring? You can't pull somebody out of the ring when you have a bum knee.
There is nothing wrong with her knee right there. And we have a new women's champion. I mean, are you kidding me, Pat Matthews?
Calm down, Reginald. Calm down.
I guess congratulations to higher society.
There we go.
But we need an explanation, and right now, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Becca has represented this women's division all across the Northeast for the last few months. Every scrunchie that has been ripped off that belt by Higher Society represented a title challenge, and this was just one challenge too many for Becca.
Welcome to 2021, Reginald. All-inclusive. That's what it is.
I am all on board, but ladies and gentlemen, Becca has lost her championship, yes, but she has not lost the love of the Scrunchy Squad, nor has she lost her crown as the queen of the Scrunchy Squad. But we're going to keep rolling with the action here tonight.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Adam Booker won his New England title match. You know what that means? We're going drinking again. Me and Book Daddy taking on Lookout Mill City.
You enjoy your escapades with Book Daddy. Go and drink until your heart can take no more. But whilst you are drinking, Pat Matthews, the Twitch universe and I would like you to ask Book Daddy just one question. How did his victory tonight come about?
Hey, you know Charlie Cash is all about the nuts, so he just kind of gave in, yeah?
He gave in. There was a swift kick in the nuts behind the referee's back, and that is how Book Daddy picked up his victory tonight. So all I'm going to say is, given that, It makes perfect sense that in my mind, and I think in the Twitch universe's mind, and feel free to agree with me in the chat, Charlie Cashew deserves a rematch for the New England Championship.
Hey, I'm not opposed to that because Charlie Cashew was put down once by Adam Booker. Who's to say he won't do it again?
Well, that may be so, and we'll see on that one, but look, we can talk Book Daddy all night long.
Yes, we can.
I think we need to talk about Armani Chaos and the higher society. Armani Chaos is the new women's champion?
Oh man, that's right. And how noble of Armani Chaos replacing Paris Van Dale, who injured her knee. Oh, it was so deformed, Reginald. You should have seen it, but she had the courage and the bravery to walk out in front of the fans at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, and she almost did compete tonight, but luckily we have Armani Chaos, who knows how.
Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you, Pat, but at the beginning of this show, you left so that you could work with Paris Van Dale to prepare her for Becca.
Yeah, and I knew her knee was kind of having issues, so I was trying to see if I could fix that. But don't interrupt me. And I was saying, thank goodness for Armani Chaos, who was noble enough to come in and replace Paris Van Dale. And look at his reward. He is the new women's champion. I can't believe it. I'm so excited.
Yeah, no, I get that, but when he won the women's championship, Paris Van Dale was by his side, walking without a limp, without swelling, without a bruise.
Oh, you just weren't looking close enough. You were distracted, but I
was
get
ringside.
because Armani Chaos was putting on a performance of a lifetime.
Well, that was the women's championship, but did you just feel that? The vibe somehow just changed.
I think I felt it, yeah.
And when the vibe changes, that's telling you guys at home, and that's telling us right here that MSP are about to defend their tag team titles. I don't even know, who are they defending them against tonight, Pat?
That would be the return of TJ. Of course, TJ Crawford and Tyree Taylor. So,
Tyree Taylor's gonna be he's in the building tonight.
He's in action. I know it wasn't advertised to you specifically, but you know, RJ DeLuise is in the building. You know, I'm here, so I can protect you, buddy.
Well, that's frightening. But I will. I'm gonna see if I can manage it. Listen, let's not worry about it. Let's get to ringside. I'll be fine. Let's go and see. I mean, Tyree Taylor back in action.
I got you, pal.
But we are going to continue the following contest, scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team Championship.
Is everything okay?
I'm feeling a little uneasy right now, Pat.
You all right? I think I know what's going on here.
You know what? I'm just.
Hey, you know what? I get it, Reg.
I'm feeling just a little uneasy here, Pat.
You know what? Why don't you?
I can't be. I don't feel safe right now, Pat. I do not feel safe right now with Tyree Taylor out here. I gotta go to the back.
All right.
I gotta get RJ back out here. I don't feel safe right now.
I don't blame him, man. All right. Reginald Kensington III, folks, as you know, was put through a table some 3 weeks ago during the contract signing between Mike Verna and Tyree Taylor himself. He obviously a little uncomfortable with calling this matchup. So guess who's back on commentary is none other than RJ DeLuise. Welcome back, RJ.
Well, I saw Reginald just storming off. He's very upset, very scared, he said.
Yeah, well, he's got a little...
There's some history here.
A little history between him and Tyree, so I don't blame him.
Tyree is a monster.
He absolutely is a monster.
He's intimidating. I saw him backstage, and I said, I got to steer clear of this guy. He is frightening looking.
Well, after what he did Reginald, I don't blame you.
I mean, I'm not as strong as Reginald. Reginald's a beast. Ooh. It's posse time. used to have moves like that, Mr. PM?
I still do.
I think so. I think you're going to see him later with you and Bookman.
Oh, yeah.
Book Daddy. You guys out celebrating at Garcia Brogan's, but love the style points here.
Yeah, this is not the mainstay posse anymore, RJ. This is just MSP, and they've come with a new look, a new attitude since they've won the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team titles for a third time.
Well, they'll always be a posse to me, but I get it. MSP, hashtag MSP, just looking more confident than I've ever seen them, and they have been dominating the tag ranks for quite some time, Mr. PM, but at this point, at the very, very pinnacle, and a little exchange of pleasantries in the middle of the ring. You like to see that little fist bump?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know,
oh, He's not taking that at all. He doesn't want that.
We haven't seen Ty J as a team in a couple months here. Oh, Rich trying to catch that chain.
Careful, Rich.
Gotta watch out for Tyra Taylor.
Well, I think Rich has arthritis in those hands. That's not good. All these fans, you know who they're behind.
They don't call him Rich Paladinosaur for nothing.
They don't.
No.
I feel like a less colossal fossil over here.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Well, Ty J hasn't teamed up in a while here. Last time we saw them, they didn't do so well, lost their match. And then, of course, MSP, they wrestled last week against CJ Cruz and his partner, Matt Smashmaster.
And I saw that. That was an excellent episode, and I love seeing CJ Cruz out there. Just vintage CJ Cruz offense. Love to see it. Of course, Max Matchmaster, the monster. But this tag contest here, it's form against function here. You've got size against speed and agility. You gotta like the tag champs' chances here to defend these titles. But look who they gotta go through to keep those belts. We have had titles defended here tonight, Mr. PM. This is a big-time show in front of fans.
Absolutely. And
getting their money's worth.
Of course, our main event, JT Dunn against the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Mike Verna. That is going to be a main event to see. Stay tuned, folks, for that one.
The interestingly placed tape situation.
What do you mean?
It's just an interesting placement of tape. I don't know that I've seen that before.
You know, he wants to keep it PG.
All right, okay, respect that. That's Instagram rules against nipples. I guess I respect that. Okay, all right.
It's Twitch.
Oh, we're on Twitch, so
Twitch.
You're watching us live here, folks. You're seeing it.
You got to understand, RJ, how strict they are on Twitch.
Well, they got to keep it tight, and I respect that. Crawford here. I like what I've seen from him on Reloaded. I like his style. I think he's an up-and-comer here, and I think you pair him with a guy the size of Taylor, you really like their chances here in the tag division. Different styles, different approaches. Don't know that they're always on the same page from what I can tell, Mr. PM. It seems like their communication not as fluid as MSP is going to be.
Definitely.
Not on the same page all the time in the same. I mean, these guys are brothers. They know each other inside and out. They know what each other's thinking. They've been in countless tag matches. The experience has to be a factor here, Pat.
Oh, absolutely. And there's definitely dissension between Tyree Taylor and TJ Crawford. That's what led it to their separation a month and a half ago, because they were such a short-lived tag team there. But you know, when you can channel the energy of TJ Crawford in the right direction, he can be a serious asset.
Well, and he seems like a guy who has a lot of technical skills. I think it's going to be a matter of, you know, what is his identity here in Chaotic Wrestling? Is he a tag wrestler? Is he an individual star? What are we going to expect from him here going forward? And we'll see here tonight how he does in this all-important tag team title matchup here.
Uh-oh. Now, the Windy City Kid, TJ Crawford, last week had an opportunity at my man Book Daddy's New England title. Couldn't walk away with the gold. But this week finds himself in this position here for an opportunity of the tag team titles. So, opportunities...
title matches 2 weeks in a row. You got to think. He's impressing chaotic management, but for how long?
That's it.
You got to stay on top of the mat, and you got to win. And so... you need to see an impressive showing here from Crawford. Just getting his arm bent backwards there.
Nice head scissors here from TJ Crawford. DK, Danger Kid, working his way back up here, but TJ Crawford maintaining control.
I mean, he's more of a danger man at this point, right? I mean,
DM.
He hasn't been a kid. You're PM, he's DM. I mean, he hasn't been a kid for quite some time. I mean, he was a young man when he first started. That was years ago, though.
I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue that.
And he's a dangerous man. I mean, the Danger Kid is a dangerous man. He is not a guy to be trifled with. We have seen him take absolute beatings. Every match he's been in, he takes the majority of the offense from the other side. He is the kind of guy who's not afraid to mix it up out there. Reminds me a little bit, these two, of the Logan brothers with their flawless communication where they don't even need to speak to know what they're doing, and there you see it.
That reminded me of the Logan brothers, a little Boston Tea Party action there from MVP.
Although that's in Maine. Do they have tea parties in Maine? I don't know how that works.
Something like that.
All right.
Now Aiden Agro putting some work on TJ Crawford here.
And he's shifting shapes from what I hear. That's the deal there, huh? Shape shifting?
I'm lost. I'm not gonna lie, RJ.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you said. I thought you said he was shifting shapes. Maybe that was Rich who said that.
All right. I haven't seen it yet. I'm not gonna doubt it. Oh, nice tag team there. Senton off the back there of Aiden Agro landing on TJ Crawford. Not enough for the 3 count there. Tyree Taylor almost had to come in and break up the count there. Now, Danger Kid.
Here we go, getting these fans involved.
Feeding off the energy of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy fans here.
And that's the difference. When you have fans in the stands, they can get behind their favorite athletes. And Crawford rolls to the corner, and now here he comes. Look out.
Danger Kid. Last week, you guys had Max Smashmaster. This week, it doesn't get any better because you got Tyree Taylor in there.
Look at big Tyree Taylor, just a man mountain. Oh my goodness.
Wow, and you can already see the welts forming on the chest from that chop there. And the shoulder to the turnbuckle
Lifting
here.
him up with his shoulder. Look at the strength of Taylor. Look at that boot. Look, how many guys that size can get their foot up that high to kick a man in the face on the top row?
Not many, RJ. Watch out for this guy, Tyree Taylor.
And he's working him right into that back turn. This is dangerous spot for Danger Kid, Danger Man. He's in trouble. You calling him stupid. That's just insult to injury. That's not nice name calling. We don't like that.
Hey, wait a minute. Look at this. Danger Kid coming back in with a knee. Oh, making the tag. Aiden Agro.
Quick tag to quick tag. Who does that remind you of? The Logan brothers. I like what I'm seeing here.
Uh-oh.
They are the standard bearers for the tag division. Oh, look at this. Now, oh, the flash, the substance.
Does that remind you of the Logan brothers?
Not the same approach there.
Similar, though.
It's a little bit more like the Blowout Boys, if I'm being honest. Oh, a kick to the back of the head.
Here we go.
Rolling through. Uh-oh. More. He's bitten off more than he can chew here. Uh-oh. Tries to stomp on the head, but misses.
Watch out, Tyree Taylor.
Just lifts him up by the neck. Oh, my goodness.
Tyree Taylor's going to take a bite out of you, Aiden Agro.
Aiden Agro, worse for the wear here. He just got thrown halfway across the ring.
And that's the power of Tyree Taylor.
That's what makes him so devastating in the tag division.
Absolutely. Any division, quite honestly.
Anywhere you put this guy.
This guy is a walking wrecking ball. And now
you see him just, oh, look at that. You see those body shots. And, oh, you can't stress enough, Mr. PM, the importance of that midsection area. When you start wearing your opponent down, just like that, taking the wind right out of the sails of Aiden Agro, that's going to have a long-term impact in this matchup.
I think Aiden Agro might have cracked a rib there, the way he's coughing after that kick to the midsection. I wouldn't be surprised. And now, look at this.
Working in his own corner here. Looking for the tag. Crawford says, let me in. Okay.
Working on the same page, it looks like.
For now.
Now, look at this.
Oh, you don't want to be on the other end of this.
Oh, man. Oh.
What a double team maneuver. Shoulder tackle into a knee to the face there. Aiden Agro in a bad way, far away from home.
All right, I'm digging it. The tag team efforts
here. The cohesion here.
Yeah, the Ty J. These guys are amazing when they're on the same page, RJ.
Now they're working together here. And you got to wonder how much can Aiden Agro take here. I mean, that was a devastating double team maneuver in the Ty J corner. And now back elbow, spinning back elbow.
Uh-oh.
Delivered by Crawford. Both men roll out of the corner. Misses with the kick. Hopscotch there.
Oh. Ouch, that one has got to hurt, but come on. TJ, make the pin here.
A little bit too much showboating there. Page out of PM's book there. You're a bit of a showboat.
Hey,
admit
come on.
it. You know that you are. You know that you are. That's what I love about you. Grabbing the arm there, really getting into that shoulder, and that's going to be how he brings him back over to the corner, controlling his man, brings him right into his boot.
Look at
fantastic stuff, and now a quick tag.
Yeah, back on the same page. These guys are, they might have a future here in the tag team division. Maybe they might walk
Crawford says, I want to be the one who's catapulted. Wouldn't be the one I would send into the corner, Mr. PM, strategy-wise. I would have used that big, wide body on Tyree Taylor.
Excellent point, but you got to think the power that Tyree Taylor has lunging
he's not
Crawford into him.
He's saying he's reach. He's saying he's challenging him.
It's mind games, RJ.
He says, Danger Kid, come get some of this. You want some? Come get it.
Oh man, just taking him.
Forearm.
Taking off the head.
I mean, just putting it, that knee right into that back, working that core area there. That's where the strength comes from for Agro. He's going to have a tough time keeping his wind in him if he keeps getting bombarded into his midsection. But speaking of shots to the midsection, fighting up to his feet is Aiden Agro doing his best. Oh, but just a knee for the effort.
Oh, man!
Did you hear that impact?
Wow.
Danger Kid's got to get out of the ring.
Careful.
Quinn letting him know.
Don't want to get disqualified here. Uh-oh, Danger Kid lost one half of his cover up there.
Oh, shades of Kowalski here.
Oh, yeah, the claw.
In the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, very fitting.
Wrenching the kidney area.
Working this midsection, really taking down. One of the strengths, you would say, is the core strength and stability of an Aiden Agro.
He just stepped on the hands of Aiden Agro as he was making his way up to his feet. And now, I don't think Aiden Agro knows where he is after that.
It looks like he's trying to get the tag, but he's nowhere near his corner.
Tyree Taylor.
Totally lost out there, and now keeping him
away from the MSP side of the ring. You're cutting the ring in half.
Listen to those shots. You can hear them at home, folks. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can hear that in your living room. Devastating those internal organs in the midsection there.
And now Tyree Taylor.
He's not done.
Sending Aiden Agro. Aiden weaving through here. Nice kick to the midsection to Tyree Taylor. Grabbing him by the neck. Looking to maybe flatline him. Uh-oh. Weave through again. Oh, there it is.
Right on his head, drops the big man down, and now he's got to get to Danger Kid. These fans trying to will Aiden Agro into his corner. He has to get out of the ring here. He's been in too long, taking too much damage. Danger Kid, fresh on the apron, wants to get into this matchup here.
Uh-oh, but Tyree Taylor not going to let that happen after the aggregator. Oh, and a nice insecurity. Tyree's in the right corner, and now
both fresh men.
MSP made the tag. Danger Kid laying in the offense here to TJ Crawford.
Oh, using his head there.
Wait a second now. Crawford coming in.
Nobody home. Big kick.
Uh-oh, DK setting up here. Oh, trips him into the ropes.
Look at the speed.
Oh!
Athleticism from Danger Kid.
Man, oh man, he's not done. Oh, a dragon suplex into a cutter.
Oh, that should have been it.
Not enough, though, as TJ Crawford knows that the opportunity to be the tag team champions are on the line, and he's not going to give that up that easy.
Did not think he would have had enough left in the tank to be able to kick out of that devastating maneuver.
And now, look at this. What athleticism from TJ Crawford.
How did he springboard off of that?
Oh! Ow!
And he got him all right. He called it. Out on his feet is Danger Kid going into the corner there.
Watch out here. Oh, man.
Kicked him out. Now he's stuck there. Precarious as Crawford.
Oh, double team. Uh-oh. You know what's coming here.
These fans know what's coming.
MSP. No, wait a minute. TJ Crawford moved out of the way.
At the last second.
A stunner.
Going for another springboard.
Oh.
Looks like Tyree Taylor's the legal man, though. It looks like there was a quick tag.
Yeah,
Quinn is pointing.
TJ doesn't know.
He doesn't realize there was a blind tag. Taylor trying to get the pin, but Crawford, they're arguing.
This might cost these guys.
This is not a good time to argue, gentlemen. Talk about it later. Win the matchup. Get the titles. Now this is where the cohesion's a problem.
Uh-oh, wait a second. Aiden Agro moves out of the way here. Here comes Tyree Taylor.
Oh, he gets hung up.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, and MSP steals it. Taking advantage. Under distraction there. Tyree Taylor and TJ Crawford obviously not on the same page, are they?
Clearly not, at the wrong time. We were talking about how they were finally finding a way to work together, but MSP using their same cohesion that we've seen them use time and time again. Dominating performance by MSP here, retaining the Chaotic Wrestling Tag Team titles. Crawford, not sure what to think. This Ty J team in shambles after getting so close. Kevin Quinn getting out of dodge, don't blame him. Yeah, well, Tyree looks angry, and I know what he does to commentators, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut here, which is hard for me, but I'm gonna not say anything negative about Taylor. I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, watch out for that guy, Tyree Taylor. You never know if he's gonna throw you through this table right here.
But this is all about MSP here tonight.
Yeah, MSP walking away still your tag team champions. Ty J still not on the same page. And now look at this, looks like TJ Crawford, who's been begging for Tyree. I guess he's had enough of Tyree now.
Robert says, I had it won, which, yeah, I mean, an argument could be made that Crawford was in control when Taylor did the blind tag.
That's true.
When he executed that blind tag, and now Taylor's going back. Looks like he's gonna have it out. Ty J in shambles here. MSP, dominant performance, Mr. PM. What a tag team title matchup.
What a match, what a show, and guess what? I gotta go start drinking with Adam Booker, so
I figured.
I'm gonna hit the road. I'm gonna invite Higher Society, and we're gonna celebrate tonight. So RJ, I'm gonna let you and Reg close the show out, and enjoy.
Been a pleasure, Mr. PM. You have a blast. You earned it here tonight.
And it is now time for your main event of the evening. In this contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Well, as I was saying, it is great to be back out here. And as Kevin Quinn rejoins the ring, RJ, we have got a heavyweight championship match for the ages. What a way to end the show. And here are the unit, Trigger the OG, JT Dunn, and the Dream Crusher, Danny Miles.
I don't see Danny Miles.
Where is?
I don't see him. Is he possibly in timeout? I don't know. Does JT Dunn? I mean, he has been known to keep his disciples at bay when they don't do as he pleases. We've seen that before with Trigger the OG.
We have. We've seen it before. And listen, I don't think it's a shock to you, RJ. I don't think it's a shock to the Twitch universe. And I don't think it's a shock to anyone here live at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy that JT Dunn may be vindictive.
It's possible. I don't want to rule it out. It's a possibility that could be going on here. But conspicuous by his absence, Danny Miles not here with supporting the unit here in this huge title matchup.
I mean, it is huge. The anticipation is palpable as we are about to welcome the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion all the way from the Mets, all the way from New York. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of steel is here, Mike Verna. We're live, and the Chaotic Wrestling faithful are on their feet. And what an encounter this is going to be.
And I've said this for years, and I said it the first time I saw a heavyweight title around the waist of Mike Verna. If your heavyweight champion doesn't look like Mike Verna, you're doing it wrong. No. That is a chiseled man right there. He has the in-ring prowess, the mic skills, the personality to be the face of this company and any company.
Absolutely no love for JT Dunn.
No, you're not hearing it here tonight.
Not at all.
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the current
the type of reaction reserved for a heavyweight champion. And as you said, if your heavyweight champion doesn't look like Mike Verna,
you're doing it wrong.
You're absolutely doing it wrong. Well, JT Dunn is staring across right now at the Man of Steel, and I do wonder what is going through JT Dunn's mind right now.
Well, he has had to claw his way back into this title situation. You know better than anyone, Reg, that this man lives for New England gold. He is the standard by which other New England wrestlers have been measured against for years. He feels the second he shows up on the scene, he is in the main event hunt, and now here he is stretching, getting himself ready, doing some calisthenics in the corner to prepare for the Man of Steel, Mike Verna, BK's finest.
Well, we're about to see these two men square off, and I've said this before, folks, but if you are tuning in on Twitch right now and you know that your friend is not, text them right now. If you know that your buddy is not tuning in on Twitch, they need to be watching this as these men go square on, head to head, trying to get in each other's psyche, trying to understand and look into the deep, darkest parts of their soul.
And how could you not subscribe to this? I mean, if you're on Twitch and you're not subscribing to this, what are you doing? What are you doing with your subscriptions?
It's true.
I mean, you don't want this? This is unbelievable action here. This entire night has been just complete, non-stop, live wrestling action in front of fans for the first time. This is just an incredible evening. What a historic night for chaotic wrestling. A pleasure to be a part of this here and with Reginald ringside.
Absolutely, and as we just heard from Chase that runs the place, we're going to be doing this again on May the 8th. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, if you're not following Chaotic Wrestling on Facebook, you're missing out on some not only great action, but awesome opportunities to be here live in person.
What an opportunity for folks to be here live and appreciating the chaos live. There's something special about having fans back in the arena. Really brings that authenticity that we love to see here that makes chaotic wrestling special.
Yeah, well, we just saw Mike Verna monkey flip JT Dunn from one side of the ring to the other. The unit are now regrouping.
It's a good time to regroup.
And look at Mike Verna. He is welcoming JT Dunn back in the ring.
I think JT Dunn's going to take a little time here. He's going to talk it over with Trigger the OG, get a little strategy going here. Like to see this from JT Dunn. Not rushing back into the ring.
No, not rushing back into the ring.
Because what's waiting for you?
Well, Trigger the OG was almost teasing Mike Verna coming into the ring. But again, where's Danny Miles right now?
That's the question. I think he's in timeout. I think JT Dunn did not like him losing earlier in this night tonight, and I think he's punishing him. I think that's what this is.
It's very possible.
An argument could be made. I mean, why wouldn't you want to have a third man out here?
Yeah, it's true, but look at this Matt hustle from JT Dunn, really trying to get a one-up advantage on Mike Verna, but Mike Verna then showing JT Dunn, hey, you wanna go toe-to-toe with me? I can fight with my fists, and I can fight with my brain. And both of these men on the mat, seemingly evenly matched right there. I don't know who got the upper hand. I know Mike Verna is standing up, but JT Dunn may have just found out something about Mike Verna that he wasn't prepared for.
Well, and you love JT going to a little more technical style here, and that is his strength.
Absolutely.
Between these two men, the technical prowess, you got to put a little bit on the JT Dunn side of things. Verna, though, as you said, a man who can engage in many holds. He's been working very long, hard hours in the gym, not just on his physique, but on his wrestling prowess. Well, there you see the physique. I mean,
the physique's fantastic.
I mean, that's always been there.
The wrestling technique is great. I mean, I would possibly give the upper hand there to JT Dunn. Just bear in mind that JT Dunn has spent multiple years traveling up and down the United States with a certain Chris Hero, known to many others as Cassius Ono. And he is one of the most technically proficient wrestlers.
And there you see the technician
ever.
there.
But here's JT Dunn and going for a crossbody, caught by Mike Verna. Verna catches, puts him up.
And there's the strength advantage.
And the springboard-esque style suplex again sends JT Dunn out the ring to regroup. Verna caught him from the crossbody. Oh, hold on a minute. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's a Superman through the middle ropes, taking out JT Dunn, taking out Trigger the OG. Look at this chaotic wrestling faithful on their feet, shaking the barricades. This is live wrestling action at its finest.
And you love to see the Man of Steel take off. And he is going to find himself taking off into the front row.
My goodness, we've got Mike Verna in the front row right now.
Is this COVID compliant?
His spine just backed right on to the top of that steel barricade.
Fans don't know what to do here.
Well, we could be dealing with a spinal injury number 1. JT Dunn has backed off.
And
That's my biggest surprise
the
right
smile
now.
on JT Dunn. He knows what he's done.
Well, Verna right now is in the crowd. We need to he's going to be pulled into the ropes.
Bringing it back the very hard way.
I mean, those ribs have just taken a pounding. JT Dunn standing in front of the kid. You know, I am always surprised in the Twitch chat that there are these so-called Dunnies, these so-called fans of JT Dunn. Well, let me tell you, Dunnies, not one of you showed up tonight. Not one of you are in the audience right here, because the amount of people that love JT Dunn around ringside
Seems
right
like
now,
basically zero.
It's 2.
It's
It's Trigger the OG,
Trigger
and it's JT Dunn himself.
That's it. That's the two. Not even Danny Miles, who not here.
Well, he's not here.
He's not here.
But Mike Verna's spine, Mike Verna's ribcage
I mean,
right
that
now.
entire midsection being absolutely decimated by JT Dunn.
Oh, and look at this. Look at Trigger the OG.
This is how they're dangerous.
And again, the numbers game being played tonight. We've seen it in a number of our encounters here. But right now, we're seeing it possibly in the worst possible way, because Trigger the OG is dangerous out on ringside.
Well, and you hate to see Mike Verna get just absolutely picked apart here in the mid-side. And you see JT Dunn, a shark in the water. He smells blood.
Yeah, you can draw a circle, right? You can draw a circle from the armpits of Mike Verna to the waist of Mike Verna. And that is exactly where, right now, JT Dunn is absolutely laser focused. Every strike, every single potential maneuver JT Dunn is thinking about right now.
Look at him laugh. He's laughing. He's toying with him at this point. What disrespect from JT Dunn to Mike Verna, but he knows he's got the upper hand here. He has to capitalize. And this is what makes JT Dunn dangerous. He's not afraid to take...
Well, you say, this one makes JT Dunn dangerous. Have you ever met somebody from Brooklyn? Because let me tell you something, RJ, I have. And last week, I had surgery because of it. And that was Big Tyree Taylor.
Big Tyree Taylor, yeah.
Well,
I watched what I said when I saw him. I watched what happened to you. I don't want any part of it.
Well, this guy right here is also from Brooklyn.
Yep.
And he's not going to put JT Dunn through a table unless he has to, but he will certainly put his fist in JT Dunn's big mouth. And
tell
his
the fans
hand
to be
on
quiet
the chest.
so we can hear that smash to the chest there. What a chop from Verna. Now back in control here, but the
second wind, right?
But you gotta think those shots to the midsection are gonna have a cumulative effect throughout the match here tonight.
Well, you saw
there you
it.
go, picking a new
saw
area.
it right there as he threw JT Dunn. Oh, look at that from JT Dunn. A beautiful sunset pin. He took Mike Verna from a referee's position, which is an amateur wrestling position where he's on all fours. He hooked his knees into the armpits and turned him around into that sunset pin. Once again, JT Dunn just showcasing his wrestling prowess.
And him being able to chop down the bigger man, he does that in every matchup you've ever seen him in. He's going to take the legs out, he's going to take the base out, he's going to take out that midsection. All the strength that Mike Verna has is going to come from the legs, it's going to come from the midsection. So where does he focus? The legs, the midsection. He is a consistent technician out there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, he had that front grove on right there. Verna was able to get to his feet, lifts him up into that Samoan lift. But JT Dunn driving the elbow into the side of Mike Verna and pushing Mike Verna back down. And look at this. Just teasing that elbow into the trapezius muscle of Mike Verna. Now isolating that shoulder, the deltoid of Mike Verna being pulled away from the labrum, being pulled away from the socket, and those fingers are just being absolutely manipulated. This is where JT Dunn can really start to pick apart Mike Verna from the midsection with that huge kick to the back of the head. He is pinpointing these weak points.
He's finding every area of an opening and he's snatching it. And that's what JT Dunn does. He is always the opportunist.
And now you are seeing the Savior mocking his disciples. You're seeing him clapping, twisting that foot into Mike Verna's forehead. Trigger the OG on the outside.
Loving what he sees.
Absolutely loving it. And wincing in pain because he knows what something like that does. And Mike Verna is in agony right now.
But you see the determination on the face of Verna. Like you said, BKNY, Brooklyn, New York, flowing through the veins of Mike Verna. A man who's had to watch the Mets lose year after year. He has the tenacity, he has the grit to fight back here tonight. Will we see Mike Verna step up to JT Dunn here, seemingly worse for wear after JT Dunn landing blow after blow consistently here in this title matchup?
Well, folks, we have Mike Verna in the corner right now. He's been on the receiving end of a number of strikes, and now JT Dunn has picked Mike Verna up and is placing him in a precarious position on the top rope. And if JT Dunn is gonna do what I think he's gonna do, we could be seeing a new champion right here. JT Dunn is making Mike Verna have to survive. And right now, JT Dunn climbing that rope. He is hooking Mike Verna up. And we could be seeing the end of the reign of Mike Verna.
This could be.
Oh, Verna, though, luckily. Oh, no! JT Dunn kicking Verna. And now Verna is, well, I don't know if he's conscious. Is he awake?
I mean, he's bent over here. You can't barely see.
Arm.
I mean, the arm's just hanging there.
JT Dunn is on the top rope. He's now hooking. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, we have got Mike Verna and we have got JT Dunn teetering on the ropes, and luckily, oh my, Verna's up now. Verna leaps over JT Dunn, rolls through. Back over onto the apron now, again in a very dangerous position. Oh, a knee to the head of JT Dunn, and JT Dunn could not stand on his feet. Mike Verna onto the top rope, not a high fly, but when he goes, my goodness, he goes! Missile drop kick from the JT Cutter! JT Cutter out of nowhere! Just a 2 count. RJ,
back and forth.
I mean, RJ, you just saw Mike Verna hit a picture-perfect missile dropkick.
One of the best I've ever seen from him.
Seemingly having little to no effect on JT Dunn, who hit literally out of nowhere. And I know that's a cliche in wrestling.
But that's what happened.
But it was a jumping JT Cutter to Mike Verna, but it wasn't enough.
Neither man giving an inch here, and you got to respect the determination on both of these men, not willing to give an inch to the opponent. You love to see it here in this title matchup here for the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight title. All is on the line here, live on Twitch, live in front of these fans at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. This is main event material. I mean, this is exactly what we could have expected and more.
I mean, listen, I will say this about Chaotic Wrestling. We are as advertised. This is chaotic in every sense of the word. But this is main event caliber matchup. And now JT Dunn seemingly shifting focus and attempting to potentially take away Mike Verna's legs away from him.
Verna taking a page out of Dunn's book there with the swift kick to the head. You don't see that a lot from Verna. Like to see it.
Yeah, he's got those weapons. Oh, look at that. JT was going for the bicycle kick.
And here comes the power.
Buckle bomb from Verna off the ropes. Huge clothesline, turns Dunn inside out. Second one puts him on his back. And now Dunn retreats to the corner, right where Trigger OG is. But Trigger can't do anything to stop Mike Verna. Beautiful reverse that dropkick, put him back in the corner. There's the power slam, Brooklyn's finest. So close to retaining that championship.
Only 2. JT Dunn, look at his face. Winded, exhausted, trying to pull whatever piece of dignity he has left here off the mat. Oh, he's just out cold.
Well, Verna, I mean, this is Mike Verna asking the Chaotic Wrestling faithful to get up and make some noise, and Verna must be thinking Doomsday here. He must be thinking Doomsday. Everything else hasn't done it. He pulls away that Doomsday out of nowhere, and this could be all over, and that's exactly what he's going for. Picks up Dunn. This is all over if Doomsday hits. Oh, Dunn lands on his feet. Kick to the gut and the head. He went for an enziguri.
I would say a little bit too much time playing to these live fans. That's a factor here.
Oh, there's a pop-up powerbomb. Oh, and Verna covering with all his might. Oh, he picks him up now.
Turns him around here.
Oh, the Boston Crab, or as Mike Verna likes to call
Brooklyn
it.
Crab,
the
baby.
Brooklyn Crab.
Sure.
Wait a sec. Trigger the OG just ran right in front of us. And his
crabs in Brooklyn are dangerous. They'll stab you.
Look at this, Trigger almost wanting to crawl into the ring. If JT Dunn taps, this is all over. He does manage to reach the ropes.
Great awareness by Dunn. I don't know how he found that bottom rope.
Well, Verna's frustrated. Let's hope he's able to maintain his composure. But with Trigger the OG on the outside, I'm not sure. But Dunn now going to the outside, putting the ropes in between him and Verna.
We like the strategy there from JT Dunn. Doesn't want to mix it up at this moment. Needs to get a little bit of air in those lungs.
Little breathing room.
Yeah,
exactly right.
absolutely.
Well, Verna now thinking, what can he do to JT Dunn on the outside? That wall.
Oh, that doomsday device still out there, waiting to be used. Oh,
launched himself off the bottom rope and drove Mike Verna's head into the mat.
I mean, we talk about the creativity of JT Dunn out of nowhere. All of these moves, it's like you think you know JT Dunn's offense, and then boom, another wrinkle, something you haven't seen from him.
Yeah, but I'm a little concerned that JT might tweak his knee coming back into that ring. It looks like he's able to walk on it now. No, it seems like it's okay. And, well, is he reaching in to try and take off that turnbuckle? We've already seen a turnbuckle come loose tonight.
Yes, we already have.
But Kevin Quinn making sure it's getting in place.
Well,
and
that might have been the opening.
Wait a second. Kevin Quinn, no! Kevin Quinn just got crushed in the corner.
Guys worked 6 matches tonight.
Oh, the Superman punch! Verna has it! Verna has it! We can count 1, 2, 3.
We can count all we want. There's no referee here, and it was single duty here tonight. It's been Quinn all night.
I mean,
is Rich certified? Who's going to be the referee here?
No, Rich is not a certified referee. We already know that Chase Del Monte has already used his emergency license just a few weeks ago.
So he's out.
We don't have another referee here.
Well, Trigger the OG could be a referee possibly, right? Get him a shirt.
Rich Palladino is taking care right now of Kevin Quinn.
Thank goodness.
But Mike Verna had JT Dunn pinned in the middle of the ring.
That
he had him
punch
pinned.
Landed. I mean, we saw it. We counted about 20.
Oh, now look at this. Both men are on the outside, and they're fighting each other. They're really wanting to go at it. There's no referee to get in the middle of them. And the Superman punch almost on the outside. That was straight to the head. And Verna now digging in. JT Dunn fighting back. And these fans have learned their lesson.
Yeah, they're backing up.
They are backing way off now.
They're in the splash zone there. They don't want to get hit.
And wait a sec, Trigger the OG. Spinning heel kick.
Well, now it's all broken loose here.
That bottom foot caught him.
This is on you, JT. You got no ref. That doesn't count. It's not going to do it.
There's no referee. Now that spinning heel kick from Trigger the OG, his bottom foot catching the chin of Mike Verna. Mike Verna just about coming to. Both men have seemingly had counts. Both men could right now could be the champion if we had a referee. But now this is a 2-on-1 attack.
Oh, this thing is completely deteriorated.
The unit are attacking right now.
Working as a unit here.
Yeah, well, I'm concerned right now.
Yeah, Mike Verna's in a bad way. This is not good.
Well, Trigger the OG, I mean, he's climbing the ropes.
And you see JT Dunn just relishing in his units.
Oh, here comes Davienne! Here comes Davienne!
Well, no love lost here.
Boots chokes them straight to hell! Straight to hell! And Mike Verna, the cavalry is here. Davienne has hit that fantastic Samoan drop. And Davienne has come to the aid of Mike Verna, or more specifically, come to face.
Oh, but look who's joining the fray here.
Oh no, there's the rear naked chokehold. The rear naked choke. The jiu-jitsu man himself.
Oh, she's out.
She is
all right,
out.
let her go.
She is out.
Let her go, Danny.
There is no referee. Davienne out within,
seconds.
Well, we're not here. When that carotid artery is blocked.
There's no way to get oxygen.
There's no, but guys, this is chaotic. To a personification right here. You've got Davienne out in the middle of the ring. You've got this 3-man crew of the unit now, seemingly going to make a statement with Davienne. You have Kevin Quinn recovering on the outside, and no, death by elbow.
The elbow's coming out.
Hold on a second.
Who else is coming out?
The chase that runs the place has come out to face the unit, and the champion Mike Verna is right in front of our table.
Wow.
Are they going to join forces?
These two have bad blood going back a long time. I can't believe I'm seeing this.
Well, finally, this is a 3-on-3. Finally, the numbers game will not work for the unit anymore.
Here we go, face to face.
I mean, I don't know who I've got in this fight, but when they're throwing fists at each other, Miles and Davienne, JT and Verna, Trigger and Chase Del Monte, these are 6 elite competitors right now. The ring is in absolute chaos. And what are we going to have here? The referee's still down. These folks are absolutely pummeling each other. JT Dunn's been sent outside the ring. Danny Miles is up. And Danny Miles has been hit with a doomsday.
That's it for
And
Danny Miles.
Our Trigger the OG bicycle kick
Landed
to
that
Mike Verna.
clean to Mike Verna's face.
Wait a second. Chase Del Monte.
You want to kick faces?
Sure kick. Sure kick.
Well, irregardless, the chase that kicks the face.
And look what we have now. JT Dunn standing in the ring, or getting to stand in the ring.
Sort of standing and leaning on those ropes.
And when he turns around, he will see
not what he wants to see.
Chase Del Monte, and of course, Mike Verna.
This might be time to call a timeout, or...
Well, the tables have clearly turned. The numbers game is now against JT Dunn.
And he's looking outside of the ring, waiting where the rest of the unit is, and no unit to be found here. Oh, he's got his fists up. Oh, he starts to shove at Davienne.
Short kick, short kick, spear, spear. And look at the crowd right now.
They are on their feet
Mike
here.
Verna tearing that wrist and finger tape off. Superman punch from the Man of Steel. And look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Quinn, 1, 2.
Oh, it's a slow count from Kevin Quinn. Very slow count from Kevin Quinn, who is still recuperating now. He's out cold on the outside. Somebody's got to put on
out the ring.
A zebra t-shirt here.
We don't have another referee. Kevin Quinn has been doing single duty all night. And right now, the Man of Steel, we need a referee out here.
Yeah, I mean, Verna's just pleading with Kevin Quinn, but he's... no way he can get back in this matchup.
Chase Del Monte cannot officiate another match. We know this. It was an emergency license issue. Davienne not certified. Rich Paladino not certified. RJ, you and I not certified. Wait, hold on. The lights are out right now. We can't see anything going on in the ring. The lights are back. Oh my goodness!
It's AC, baby!
It's Ace Romero! Look at the size of this behemoth. Oh my goodness.
Double XL clotheslines and pounces. We know him from his viral pounces.
I mean, I
haven't seen him in Chaotic in such a long time.
Oh my goodness. Up. An absolutely devastating pile driver.
Look at that man mountain.
I mean, AC Baby by himself is a unit.
He sure is. And look at his t-shirt.
If he is joining the ranks of JT Dunn.
Didn't even flinch. That was a Superman punch. He spun in everything.
Death by elbow.
Speaking of spinning, death by elbow.
Death by elbow. And Ace Romero leaving the ring to pick Kevin Quinn up. Almost one-handed. Throws him in the ring.
These fans are stunned.
I can't believe this. 1.
Come on.
2. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. It's JT Dunn, but the headline.
The assist.
The assist.
From the seemingly newest member of the unit. Is it possible? JT Dunn said he's going to put together an elite unit. This is part of his master strategy.
He put the call out on Instagram.
He did.
And it looks like AC Baby, Ace Romero, the Triple XL unit himself, has answered the call, and now the leader of the unit, I mean, Rich Paladino hasn't made the call yet.
He's stunned. Look at him. He's got to wait to hear it from Quinn.
But it looks like...
I mean, it was legal. Quinn counted to 3. It's over.
Lady, oh my goodness.
I can't believe what we witnessed here tonight. Now the message has been sent to the entire locker room, Reginald. Who is going to step up to this unit? They were dangerous before, now they are straight lethal with the addition of AC Baby.
I mean, the landscape right now, the literal landscape, because it is now much bigger, has changed as the unit, led by JT Dunn, the Savior, now heavyweight champion. And look who is by his side. On the right, Danny Miles. On the left, Trigger the OG. And standing over the beaten and broken body of Mike Verna is the Triple XL unit himself, Ace Romero, AC Baby, here in Chaotic Wrestling.
Well, you got to give it to Mike Verna. An incredible run as heavyweight champion comes to an end here in an inauspicious way. I mean, the call was put out on Instagram, as you said, Reginald, and the answer by none other than, as you called him, the Triple X Double XL unit himself, AC Baby, AC Romero. Unbelievable action here to close out this live event. If you were watching on Twitch, subscribe. What do you need to see to subscribe? This was unbelievable live action here. The fans shocked, angry, leaving here appalled by what they've seen.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this has been a historic episode. You have had just, I mean, what a show we've had. From my broadcast colleague, Pat Matthews, to my new and returning broadcast colleague, RJ. I am, of course, Reginald Kensington III. This is Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded, and the units are taking over right now. I mean,
you're seeing it here tonight, the transfer of power to the unit. It's happened.
I mean,
you see it. He says greatness right here, Trigger the OG, and who's to argue? Who back there is going to step to this unit?
Well, has the sun just gone down, or did Ace Romero just walk in front of me right now?
He says you're welcome. JT Dunn says you're welcome.
The champion, the units, JT Dunn and his crew. What a show, folks. Please stay tuned for bonus content. Tune in next week, and we will see you live in soon. Wow, what a show.
Well, Pat Matthews, we now have a brand new Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion for the second time in JT Dunn.
Wow, what a match and what an end to the show. The return of Ace Romero, and I gotta wonder, is he here to pledge himself to the unit?
We don't know yet, right? He answered a call. It could have been a one-night deal. He's back in Chaotic Wrestling. That much we do know. For me, I'm wondering now, what does this new era of JT Dunn being the champion bring to Chaotic Wrestling? He's developed the unit. He's developed this, the one, the savior that we like to call the new bad attitude of JT Dunn. Only time will tell what JT Dunn is going to bring. I can't wait for next week's show, Pat.
Yeah, well, Reginald, that's where I have to give you some bad news, but it's actually good news because there won't be a new episode of Reloaded next week. But come on. I know, you just got back, buddy. I know, but in its place, Reginald, we're going to be airing for the first time in its entirety, Cold Fury 18.
For real?
Same start time, 8 p.m. next Thursday.
Guys, Cold Fury 18 is a heck of a show. If you were there live, this is your chance to relive it. If you've never seen it, let me tell you, what a show. There were some stars on this show like you wouldn't believe. We had Anthony Green on this show. We all know where he is now. Josh Briggs was on this show. We all know where he is now. And of course, Christian Casanova was on that show, and we all know where he is now.
Oh, and it's not done there because we had a very special guest in, well, he's now known as Ivar, but Warbeard Hansen returned for one night only.
Wow, Handsome Johnny himself. Listen, I'm going to be tuning in next week. I know you'll be tuning in next week. Let's meet next week at 8 o'clock right here on Twitch. We'll all have a chat and watch some phenomenal wrestling. Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded keeps rolling.